friends, welcome back. Realme have launched some flagship phones at very affordable price, and now we have the Realme X2. So Realme X2 comes with a starting price of 16,999, which has 3 storage variants and 3 color variants. Let's start with what lies under the hood. So Realme X2 comes with Snapdragon 730G processor, and along with that you will get a couple of options: 4GB of RAM, 6GB of RAM and 8GB of RAM. And the storage options are 64GB and 128GB of internal storage. And also you will get a dedicated microSD card slot, so you can expand the storage. When it comes to performance, Realme X2 is a beast. You will get some really awesome performance out of it. As you can see, it is running on Android Pie. The experience is very smooth, no lag whatsoever. And day-to-day tasks and everything is super smooth on Realme X2. Now one of the things I don't like about this phone is the software. It comes with ColorOS 6 on top of Android. It is not good at all, and I just hope that next update can fix it. Now let's go ahead and talk about the display. It is 158.7mm long and 75.2mm wide. And the Realme X2 comes with an AMOLED display with a resolution of Full HD+. So things like watching movies or YouTube videos are excellent because of the beautiful AMOLED display. Now let's talk about the gaming performance in this phone. I have played games like Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile on high graphic settings, and it does not have any lag or any heating issues. And as you can see, there is no frame drops or lag while playing games on this phone. Now one thing I did not like is the maximum brightness. When it comes to direct sunlighting conditions or you just go outside, we cannot actually see the screen perfectly. But apart from the maximum brightness, the display is actually very good when it comes to color reproduction. Okay, now my favorite thing in Realme X2, the camera. Realme X2 comes with a quad camera setup on the back. The camera consists of 64MP primary camera, 8MP ultra-wide, 2MP depth sensor and 2MP macro lens. Now let me take some photos with these cameras and show you. Here are some photos taken with the primary camera, but not in 64MP. And here we can compare the primary camera lens and the ultra-wide lens. And these are some portrait photos from the rear camera. I have taken these photos in low light conditions with the nightscape mode enabled. As you can see, the camera captures every details also in low light conditions. And here are some photos taken with the ultra macro lens. And coming to front camera, Realme X2 have a 32MP camera. Here you can see some normal selfies and portrait selfies side by side. Now when it comes to video, we have 4K, 1080p and 720p. There is no stabilization when you enable 4K at 30 frames per second. And the device don't have 4K at 60 frames per second. As you can see, when it comes to 1080p at 60 frames per second, we got the nice and smooth stabilized video. Now my favorite thing in this phone is the portrait or bokeh enabled videos, which I really enjoy testing on the Realme X2, and it works really well. Now let's test the audio from the Realme X2 speakers. Now something that really exciting is the battery and the charger. Realme X2 features a 4000 mAh battery, which is standard and decent. But the highlight here is the new charger. Realme X2 comes with a 30W VOOC 4.0 charger. Now coming to little things that complete this phone. Number 1 is the 3.5mm headphone jack and the Type-C port. Number 2, the in-display fingerprint sensor, which is very fast, like I did not expect the fingerprint sensor to be so fast and accurate. And Realme X2 also have the face unlock feature, which is also as fast as the fingerprint sensor. So friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and enable the bell icon if you want to see some cool videos like this.